What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to talk about something that a lot of you have been thinking about for a while. Fruits in BloxFruits that feel completely outdated and are in desperate need of a rework. Some of these fruits could benefit from minor tweaks, while others need a full-on overhaul. Now, I know some of you might argue that certain fruits are already strong and don't need any changes. But let me stop you right there. Just because a fruit seems strong doesn't mean it's up to par with the newer fruits. Many of these older fruits suffer from outdated skills, mechanics, and visual effects, VFX, which make them feel stale compared to the newer additions to the game. So, without wasting any more time, let's dive straight into the list of fruits that absolutely need a rework. 1. The pain fruit. First on the list is the pain fruit, and I'm sure many of you will agree with me on this one. The pain fruit has been left out for far too long, while other fruits have gotten major reworks. This fruit was once considered one of the best for PvP, especially because of its long-range capabilities. But let's be honest, while it's still good for that, it doesn't offer much else. The fruit's skills feel clunky, and its VFX is severely outdated compared to modern standards in BloxFruits. The newer fruits have such flashy and dynamic visuals that pain fruit feels like it belongs in an older version of the game. What this fruit really needs is a complete overhaul. That means updating its skills to make them more versatile and giving it a fresh set of VFX that makes it stand out again. If this happens, pain fruit could easily regain its status as one of the top fruits for skilled PvP players. Personally, I think this rework could make pain fruit much more fun to use and give it a whole new level of competitiveness in battles. 2. The shadow fruit. Next up, we have the shadow fruit, and this one might surprise some of you. A lot of players already consider shadow fruit to be a strong fruit, and to some extent, that's true. However, for a game as big as BloxFruits, with such a huge player base and a team of talented developers, shadow fruit needs to go a step further to match the high standards set by other fruits. Instead of a full rework, I think shadow fruit should receive an awakening. Think about how Buddha and Rumble have awakenings that unlock powerful new abilities through raids. Shadow could have something similar, where players have to complete challenging raids to awaken new, upgraded skills. These awakened skills could include more powerful moves with improved range, damage, and crowd control. Additionally, let's talk about the visuals. The VFX for shadow fruit are starting to feel outdated, especially when compared to the flashy effects of newer fruits and weapons. If Shadow gets an awakening, it should also come with updated VFX to bring it in line with the game's current design standards. Since Shadow is a mythical fruit, it absolutely deserves to live up to its rank. 3. The Venom Fruit. Now let's move on to Venom, another fruit that could benefit from some updates. To be clear, I'm not asking for a complete rework like what Dragon Fruit got. Instead, I think Venom needs some improvements to its VFX and skills to make it feel more polished and competitive. If you've used Venom before, you probably know what I'm talking about. Its transformation feels underwhelming for a mythical fruit, and the visuals are outdated compared to the newer fruits. If the developers update the transformation mechanics and give it a fresh set of VFX, it could feel a lot more exciting to use. Venom already has solid potential for bounty hunting, but with a few tweaks, it could become a top-tier fruit for PvP as well. I wouldn't mind if it became a bit more spammy. After all, it's a mythical fruit, so it should feel like a powerhouse. The barrier fruit. This one might come as a surprise, but hear me out. Barrier fruit deserves a rework. It's one of the most unique fruits in the game, with abilities that focus on defense and utility. But in its current state, it feels like it's missing something. Since Revive recently got a rework, it's only fair that Barrier gets one too. With an update, its defensive capabilities could become even better, and new skills could make it more versatile in both PvP and PvE scenarios. Imagine having the ability to create stronger, more dynamic barriers or even using them for offensive purposes. A rework could also make Barrier one of the most fun fruits to use in the game. Right now, it's often overlooked, but with some love from the developers, it could become a fan favorite. 5. The gravity fruit last but not least, let's talk about the gravity fruit. Honestly, I'm not sure how this fruit is classified as mythical right now. Its demand and trade value are so low that even rumble fruit is considered more valuable. Gravity fruit has a lot of potential because of its unique concept, but it's currently held back by outdated mechanics and lackluster VFX. If the developers gave it a proper rework, it could become one of the most skilled fruits in the game. A revamped gravity fruit could introduce new combos and make PvP more exciting. Right now, PvP can feel stale because so many players rely on the same few fruits, like Dragon. Updating gravity fruit could help diversify the meta and make battles more balanced and enjoyable. So, there you have it. These are the fruits that I believe are most in need of a rework in BloxFruits. Keep in mind, these are just my personal opinions, and there's no guarantee that the developers will rework these fruits anytime soon. So, don't get your hopes up too high. Let me know in the comments which fruits you think deserve a rework or awakening. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.